Buenas noches, mi gente de WhatsApp, mi gente de Twitter, buenas noches, mi gente, buena noche. Hoy vamos a traer el debut de YU DARVISH. Señores, terminé casi ahora fue de hacer eso. Recuerda que estamos en los 700 rumbo al 800. Vamos a ver cómo nos va con YU DARVISH en 2 juegos hoy. Vámonos arriba. El equipo de siempre. Estaba pensando de cambiar a Roland, poner a DB tercera y poner a este señor mi castellano de asignado. Pero vamos a darle así. Vamos a seguir poniendo castellano de emergente y vamos a nuestro primer juego de ranking. A ver cómo nos va hoy. Mañana es el primer juego, será también vamos a transmitir mañana si te lo permite. El primer juego de Winky Classic. Señora, vámonos al primer juego. Pitcher de hoy es YU DARVISH debut. Wow, mira contra quién. Ese pitcher yo no le bateo nada. Nada le bateo yo a ese pitcher, para que ustedes tengan una idea.
Ready to go? And here is Bobby Witt Jr. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. On the ground, Roberts tosses to first, and an easy out to start the game. Devers now. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Wow,
swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 away now. And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here comes Aaron Judge. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Judge, in his 9th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Has room, and he makes the catch. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Pearson back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Way outside. Now 1-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Now here is Evan Carter. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No.
And he swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Checks. Did he go? Yes, he did. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Going to count 1 and 2. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings and misses. It's a strike. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's Corey Seager. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Nick Castellanos stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one inside, ball 2. On the ground, a short could be 2. The flip to second onto O'Hearn. 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Just off the inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy can do some real damage.
And that one is in the dirt. 3-1 now. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone. Here's Nolan Arenado.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you...
That ends the inning. So back here in Denver, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Next offering away. Upstairs.
open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Wow.
4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. In half up to hit. Strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2-2 down.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded out his first time up. That one in triple digits.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two out, space is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikes. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Misses outside, ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one clips the corner. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So digging in, Ian Happ.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And there's one away. So up next, Brian Roberts. He's 0 for 1. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And that's outside. In there at the knees. Sexton leads off first with 1 away. And that's way high.
Ya comenzó ya.
3 and
Ya
1.
comenzamos ya. Trae a traer bola.
Rip to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Wow, Dios mío.
As we go to the top of the 4th, now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Devers measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swings through that one.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Here's Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And Manny gets a piece. 4th inning underway, no score. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Ese lanzamiento que me...
Good eye in that spot. Now a screamer into the outfield. Out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Wow.
And missed, and it's
Ese maldito lanzamiento del día.
bottom of the 4th. Here is Bryce Harper. That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double. It's Aaron Judge now. Flied out his first time. Inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
And now he's fallen behind Judge.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
El lanzamiento principal de ahí es el aire y no de tal.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Win. In plenty of time to first, and Seager is set down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Primer lanzamiento que está.
Swing.
And off the plate, so hard to
Swing and a miss. There's the
Wow, si
slider.
ese lanzamiento
And
me
it's a ball.
cayera cada vez que yo lo tiro, a donde era 1-0.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Richie Sexton digs in now.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Slider right there.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swings and misses. And that
Solo
is
una queja
strike
tengo
two.
de YU Darvish. Que todos los lanzamientos de él son iguales, todo para
All
afuera,
tied
nada
up.
para
Last
adentro,
half
nada
of
más de
inning
frente.
number 5.
Tenía que por lo menos tener un lanzamiento que va para abajo. No todo para afuera.
That one ripped. Back
Él estaba
there.
esperando la afuera.
And it is gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1. And here is Ian Happ. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Roberts up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
El que no hay que tirar nada tiene, todo es para adentro, para adentro, para adentro, nada para abajo, nada para abajo.
And
nada
that
para
one
abajo,
is
nada
lifted
para
in
abajo.
the air. Carter under it.
Esa es la única
Brings
queja
it
que
in
tengo
for
yo.
the 3rd
Después
out.
tiene buenos lanzamientos.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
A ese lo dieron gira, a mí me dieron foul. Baby,
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And then skips into dirt. Happ lays off.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Out to short. Seager. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And it's Rafael. Devers in the box. So for 2 of the pair. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nick Castellanos.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench.
Vamos a esto.
That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He flexes his power with that swing, and we're all square. It's 2-2. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Wow, dos
He
buenos
swings and
ataques,
fouls one
dos
off.
buenos swing foul, Dios mío.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The other way, and that's a
Machado,
fair ball.
corre, Machado,
Now he'll turn for second.
Machado.
In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you
Wow,
took the ball
lo
straight to
fallé.
it. That's great work right there.
Runner edges away at 2nd.
Vamos.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes Machado around 3rd. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. Scott Rowland, the next to hit. And there's a
Wow,
strike.
este hombre va para afuera. Este hombre va a tener yo de afuera mejor. ¿Por qué no bateo con él nada?
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Wow.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Schwarber to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Denver, and now the center fielder, Bryce Harper. So they turn to their closer, Aaron Bummer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball 1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. This one in the air right field. Harper has this one sized up, tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2-2 now. Struck him out of the foul tip. Seager stands in now, 1 for 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it.
Tiene que quedarse de 15 en medio.
Corey Seager goes deep. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber.
Waste no time there.
Yo me pregunto siempre, y lo tiro adentro, ¿por qué tiene que quedarse en el maldito medio?
Infield, so I think
Tiene que perfecto
that swing definitely generated some good bat speed.
Schwarber stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Por eso es que yo digo que tengo que ganarle al juego y ganarle al oponente.
Carter makes the play, and that ends the inning.
Wow, carajo. Imagina vas a me quedar con pichando con YU DARVISH.
And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball below. Letters frozen for strike 3. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Swing and a miss as he was late. O'Day, the tall righty, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
High in the air, out to right. Castellanos snags it for the second out. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Back here at Coors Field, here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Griffin Jacks into the game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hat moving under it. And there's one down.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swings and chases a low one there. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom of the seventh. Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
Véalo ahí.
Hit hard to the ground
El
and up the middle
esfinge
base
en
hit.
el medio. No se mueve que no sea en el
So
medio.
the go-ahead run is on base with
Wow,
a knock.
Dios mío. ¿Qué es lo que estoy pagando por ese lanzamiento?
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Next to hit, Ian Happ. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck.
Toda la carrera que me ha hecho, el zinc se queda
Pulls
en el
it
medio.
down
Los
and he
zinc
makes
se
the
quedan en el
catch.
medio.
And there's two down. Next to hit, Ryan Roberts. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 balls, no
In the
strike.
dirt. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Vean,
That one's
recta
spoiled
medio,
and-
medio.
The count now 2-1. And that's down and away.
At this point in the game,
Right,
you cannot
right.
issue
You
free
figure it out,
passes.
maybe
He's going to
something.
have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air, center field. Brings it in. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Ian Happ. O'Day back to work. Outside. And that's ball 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they take the lead. It's 4-3. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. Hard hit left side.
Buen contacto.
Tosses across the first.
Frente al
First
field.
out
No,
in the top
no.
of the 8th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate. You got to
Mala
up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado will hit next. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings and misses. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the
Quiera Dios que no
DH,
se quede en el
Aaron
medio.
Judge. And that's way high. Ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On a line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Está bien esa
Well, that'll make you
lanzamiento.
feel good as a hitter right there. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Over.
It's going to find some holes.
Half in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-1.
Sexton off of first with 2 away. Merrifield. Well, with the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Scott Rowland. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. They say it went.
0-1.
Fastball almost got him there.
One ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. And they're down to their last out. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Ball, that's off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him! And that's the ball game. And this one.
Bueno, el primer juego fue emocionante. Oh, estamos como de 800 nosotros. En el año esto.
Just about to get underway. So here's the lefty, Tarek Skubal. What do we have on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the back.
Fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And we're underway. Carter checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. In the dirt, 1-2 the count. Swing and a little roller right side. He takes it on his own. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Now the batter now, Derek Jeter. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. First pitch, not close. Caminero, just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Empty. And that one almost hit him.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
En el medio el L5. Dios
2
mío.
down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
A mí
Boog, if I were him,
últimamente
I'd
me
be
está
running around the plate as
fracturando.
well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting
Ya que
pitches
lo
outside
tiro
of
en
the
el
zone
medio
and
que me
driving them
cae.
a long way.
Va a traerlo afuera de no entrar, se queda en el medio.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Yeah. Base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Here's Manny Machado now. In the air, right side of the infield. Flores makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, in Happ up to hit. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
That one the other way. On to O'Hearn. 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Brian Dozier. Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws the first. Out number 3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and the batter now, Bryce Harper. Kelly back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Piazza gathers, throws to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
The one is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Castellanos at first, one gone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. That one misses. 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Carter. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now, Mike Piazza. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. Ground ball left side. Piazza out in the play. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Slider right there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Evan Carter. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Back to the mound, and that one finds its way through.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jeter stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see.
Runner goes again. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
No.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
First and second, one out. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Walked his first time. Swings through that one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
In the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
Devers. There's one. Onto O'Hearn. 2. set for the bottom of the third. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And that is out of play.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Stays alive.
Después que no quiere darme nada a mí, es nada.
Piazza fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And here it comes. Late swing, foul to the left. That's too low. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Dozier tosses to first, and Witt is out.
Se para como que no tiene fuerza en el swing.
Back at Truist Park, and here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Flores, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Fastball for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's one down. So up next, Ian Happ. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off. First pitch misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball,
oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Digging in, James Wood. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Steps on first for the out. At the plate, Ryan Dozier.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Machado. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 4, Rafael Devers up to hit. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Flores. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Now Machado up here.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
In the air, out towards right center. O'Hearn, long run into the gap. Puts it away for the out. So here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Big stack center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Fastball is outside.
While triple digits on the gun, I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Carter makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. Kelly back to work.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza fires the first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Mauer. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Wow.
Slow roller to first. Flores. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first, And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Machado. Quick feed to second for one. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Well, we go bottom 6, and here is Ian Happ. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over. And now Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Wow.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. O'Hearn makes the grab for the second out. And here is Devers, 0 for 2 in this one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next offering is fouled back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And there's a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1 strike. Ball that's outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be James Wood. Eric Gagne gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The changeup missing, and it's 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. Dozier in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. This one popped up. Machado makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Wow,
Swing and a ball popped up. O'Hearn.
Wow, me quedé, Dios mío.
Pulls it in for the out.
Hoy no es para mí. Hoy no te bateamos.
Now here is Evan Carter. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Wow.
But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. So digging in, Joe Mauer, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one pulled foul. The tying run at the plate. That one hit to right. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Gagne back to work. He was late there, strike one. Inside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one is 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, Evan Carter. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So 2 down now, and here is Derek Jeter. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting through this inning only down 2 to give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind.
On to O'Hearn, and it's a 1. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Yo llevo 5 y apenas 4 y está ganado 2-0.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. So now a pinch hitter, Whit Merrifield.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. And ball 1.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Carter makes the play, and there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ball 1 there. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Happ on his horse. Won't get to this one.
No hay
drops
suerte, mi
foul.
gente. Hoy, en el primer juego hacíamos mejor.
Hard
En
hit
este
to
estamos
third.
dándole bien, pero liqueado.
Slings to first in
Come on,
time.
si puede.
Now here is Bobby Witt Jr.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Este pana como que no tiene fuerza, él le da la bola como empujaba.
Gets to it on to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Mauer down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. Fought off foul. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one in the air center field. Carter under it. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. That's a laser base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. And welcome back to the ball. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Scott Rowland.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That one hammered center field. Makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-2 is the count.
Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Hit to right, and that